I think the thing that bothers me the most about men logic behind cheating is they act as if women don't still get temptation too and still decide to be faithful. They act like once you get with them, no matter if they doing you right or wrong, that your desire is always for them. And they always use the excuse that temptation took over them when y'all were having problems or issues within a relationship. See, it's the cockiness and one-sidedness of thinking, like just because you're unhappy within a relationship doesn't mean that you're going outside every day and still getting approached by attractive men who are sometimes offering more than what you can give her. We turn them down for not only the respect of ourselves, but for the respect of you as well and not wanting to hurt you. So the fact that your spirit gets so weak to the point that you make it seem like you can't or don't protect us the same way is so wild. Then they always screaming, oh, the intimacy changed, the love changed, the happiness changed, so you think it changed for just you. It's the selfishness of thinking we are always satisfied.
I really wish I could find out what more like you mean or she means by always satisfied. Like, yeah, there are people that think that the woman is always satisfied by them when the woman is not satisfied by them. Me, I'll never tell somebody I'm satisfied if I'm not satisfied. Like, I won't really like verbalize it or say it right away, but I'll be like, I'll just be like, you'll be able to notice if I'm not happy. I am a good actor, but I'm not that good of an actor. I'm just not a very good liar. That's the thing.
An excuse and all of that is different. It's in a man's nature shit. It's pure manipulation. Cheating.
I think it is crazy when people say that, oh, it's a man's nature, as if a man can't be loyal, a man can't be faithful. A man is going to be faithful if he knows that he's with the person the woman of his dreams. He's going to be faithful if he knows that this person was sent to him by God. Then what makes a man cheat is him not knowing that the person that he's with is not the person for him.
Cheating is a choice, and don't ever let nobody keep choosing to fuck over you. You left your ex alone and met him. You think you can't leave him and meet another dude? Free game, ladies.
In the world of twin flames, you can meet other dudes, but you always end up with your twin flame. And that's the only sad truth about it, is that you can meet millions of guys, but it'll always point back to that person. That's my personal guess. When my ex-boyfriend cheated on me, he was like still young and still immature to a point where he didn't really, even if he had a woman in his hands, a person that cared about him, he was still mentally immature, and he was he was like addicted to it. Like, once a cheater, usually that behavior, it just carries on. Like, what you practice, you repeat. It's almost like you're performing a ritual on yourself, and it's going to be hard for you to break those habits. You can't make a man not cheat on you. Like, you just have to I feel like, I love this message, by the way. I feel like communication is where it all begins. Like, when you communicate about what you're feeling, and it all starts with dating someone that is mature enough to even hold an intellectual conversation about what's going on with him. Sometimes people don't want to hurt their spouse when they're like, oh, I'm not feeling it, or there is something in the relationship that's keeping them in the relationship, and that could be either financial reasons or a fear of detachment. There is a such thing as, like, even if you want out with someone, you want to somebody with one person, and then you could already be out with another person. The relationship, they're not starting something new with someone else could feel like, what if that person is like because they've the same? What if they're different like this, or what if they're, you know what I mean? And I feel like when you're in love with somebody, in that sense, I just the love never dies. Focus on God. That's it. I don't focus on the man. I don't love with somebody, especially with God involved, with God in the midst. It's like the love never really disappears. A man can, even if you get angry, the only thing that's making you angry is their lack of existence in your life, and there's not much you can do. Like, that's what would piss me off. But there is always something that comes up, and it's just a matter of you being physically and mentally prepared for those things that do come up. And the only way that you're going to be ready is if you eat healthy. Everything boils down to what you put in your stomach, and that's what's going to make you pretty much ready for whatever it is, that spouse that God has ready for you. Because if you're not eating healthy, if you're not exercising regularly, if you're not stretching on a daily basis, if you're not having me time, you're not going to be able to be there for your partner, or you're not going to be able to feel good or enjoy the sex. I mean, you might answer whatever the case is. It's all on what type of. It's all on who you're with, because a lot of you guys are even forcing yourselves to be with people because they're the only ones that are available, and you can't seem to find your person, so you're just with the person that the universe gave to you, of course, or that happens that you happen to be stuck with. Me, on the other hand, like, if I feel like the person that I'm with is just not compatible, I'm leaving. Alone. If I'm by myself, I'm gonna find a way to leave. Help me be okay. I'm gonna find my independence. I'll never stay in a relationship. I feel like I'm okay with it. If I'm not happy, I'm not happy. When you start involving yourself in someone emotionally, that's when it's almost like you're free and happy by yourself until someone gets in your life and they bring all these feelings and all their problems, and it's like, I don't want to deal with this. Is none of my business. You get what I mean? I'm like I don't know what to do. I don't know what to tell you. But, you know, the love really helped, and there's other things that did help, like, especially when I'm battling like, when I'm hearing the voices in my head and all this kind of stuff. So the guy that I fell in love with, just his love definitely did help me heal. It helped me get better. And also the product that he created helped me feel better during those hard times. And, you know, I gave him whatever he needed, and there's not much more I can do for him, because if I keep going on into this relationship, I'm only going to end up getting hurt. You get what I mean? And who runs to pain? We run from pain. We don't run into it. We run from it. So it's better to get away than to try to face pain that is not necessary for you to face. What is the point of facing when someone is not going to respect your space? Why would you rather be around people that are not going to respect you or your space, right? Just think about it as an adult. Like, why do you want to surround yourself around? It's almost like going to a class and teaching the same students the same lesson, and they refuse to learn. They don't take that course seriously. That's exactly what it is. They're not taking it seriously. You have to take the same class over and over until you pass it. So when you surround yourself with people that don't respect you, that don't care about you, but you're continuously telling yourself, oh, but you love them. Love is not enough. There has to be respect. It's not love if there's no respect. Trust me. If somebody doesn't respect you, they don't love you. That's not love. Your perception of love is, they lied to you that this was love. You know, it's love with conditions. Love is unconditional. Love with conditions is, I love you and I'll pay you for this. I'll love you and I'll give you this in exchange for that. But unconditional love gives. It gives because it's there. Love has so much to give that there's no charge for love, right? Unfortunately, universally, you know, people that don't have it have taken stuff from us and hurt us. You know, because of the love that we give, they've raped us and taken our love, and it's not fair. So, you know, all you could do is try your best to heal from that, and maybe that's the price you had to pay for being such a lovely person and having that love, you know. So, but overall, like I said, love with unconditional love means there is no conditions. You don't have to, you know. There's no price exchange, or here, this and that in exchange for my love. No, there is. It's just, I give you this love because I love you. I have so much in it, and it's yours. But if it's not yours, I can't give it to you. I just can't, you know. And there is only so much a person can do. I'm not gonna sit in a commitment when someone is half committed to one person and then committed to me, like, doesn't want to tell the world about me, but then tells the world about the other person because it's easier. You get what I mean? So it's like, but what's the point of telling the world anyway? At the end of the day, it's like, what? So they can what? But then love is too good to be kept a secret. I can't keep what I feel inside to myself. I can't. It's too powerful. So if what you feeling is not making you want to tell the world, then maybe it's not really love. Maybe it's infatuation. Because if I'm in love with you, I want to tell the world about you because I'm so happy. There's nothing I can do. I can't help but to tell the world so they can receive that for themselves.